Hey, thanks for clicking on the video. We've had our first channel comment, and he says our audio sucks. Now, if someone could comment down below with a little bit more descriptive analysis of the audio, so I could perhaps enhance it for you guys, that would be greatly appreciated. But let's get to the story. Breaking: Tim Pool releases Justice Department memo. Let's go ahead and check that out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have major breaking news. Phase 1 of the Epstein files have been released to a handful of prominent personalities. Many have already been discussing the issue. In this image, we can see Chaya Raichik, Libs of TikTok, DC Drano, Liz Wheeler, Mike Cernovich, and there are others. Jack Posobiec, I believe.
I hope there are others. It's kind of retarded just to do right-wing people. Like, hopefully there's some other people giving this information.
Has been talking about this. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say it. I believe the FBI has gone rogue. We have been provided a letter from an unnamed source, and it appears that elements of the federal government are intentionally hiding the Epstein documents to prevent them from being released. This is a degree of shocking I cannot begin to describe. I'm not going to bury the lead or wait.
Show us, Tim.
Right here. This
Show
letter,
us.
Again, provided to me from an unnamed source. Office of the Attorney General.
Dear Director Patel, I'm going to assume it was Director Patel who leaked this memo to him, since Patel has been on the Timcast IRL podcast multiple times. And the image is cut off, so you can't see who wrote it, but I'm going to say it's Pam Bondi, just based on the context of the memo.
Washington, D.C., 20530, February 27th, 2025. Let me read you this shocking letter that reads, Dear Director Patel, before you came into office, I requested the full and complete files related to Jeffrey Epstein. In response to this request, I received approximately 200 pages of documents, which consisted primarily of flight logs, Epstein's list of contacts, and a list of victims' names and phone numbers.
Let's see those flight logs.
I repeatedly questioned whether this was the full set of documents responsive to my request, and was repeatedly assured by the FBI that we had received the full set
The
of
American
documents.
people want to see those names. We want to see those pieces of shit. We want to know who they are. We want them brought to justice. The rich aren't above the law. They should be in jail. Their assets should be seized
Yesterday, I
and put in the new sovereign wealth fund that Trump proposed.
learned from a source that the FBI field office in New York was in possession of.
But think about it. Epstein's operation was a CIA operation, okay? So the American people actually funded this sex trafficking ring, okay? So not only is this guy doing terrible sex crimes and the elites that he's serving these kids up to doing heinous crimes, but the American taxpayer has been paying for it.
Thousands of pages of documents related to the investigation and indictment of Epstein. Despite my repeated requests, the FBI never disclosed the existence of these files. When you and I spoke yesterday, you were just as surprised as I was to learn this new information.
When you and I spoke, yeah, I'm thinking it's Kash Patel and Pam Bondi.
By 8 a.m. tomorrow, February 28th, the FBI will...
Because who else would have a copy of this? This would be a letter between Kash Patel and Pam Bondi. So unless someone stole it from him, Kash gave this to Tim Pool.
deliver the full and complete Epstein files to my office, including all records, documents, audio and video recordings, and materials related to Jeffrey Epstein and his clients, regardless of how such information was obtained. There will be no withholdings or limitations to my or your access. The Department of Justice will ensure that any public disclosure of these files will be done in a manner to protect the privacy of victims and in accordance with the law, as I have done my entire career as a prosecutor. I am also directing you to conduct an immediate investigation into why my order to the FBI was not followed. You will deliver to me a comprehensive report of your findings and proposed personnel action within 14 days.
She wants names and she wants them fired. I love it. We need to dismantle the bureaucratic mess that is our government. So I think this is going to be a good first step.
I appreciate your immediate attention to this important matter. I know that we are both committed to transparency for the American people, and I look forward to continuing to work with you to serve our president and our country. Ladies and gentlemen, excuse me, I cannot say it any more clearly. I see this, and my immediate reaction is there are rogue criminal elements in the FBI acting outside the structure of our government. That is
He is 100% correct.
it. We have elected a president. He has appointed, he has gotten them confirmed, his cabinet members. They have given lawful orders to our law enforcement federal apparatus, and they have denied the Attorney General of these United States access to information pertaining to Jeffrey Epstein and his criminal enterprise. The question is why? This letter...
Because they're protecting people. They're protecting Bill Clinton. They're protecting people. Plain and simple. They're protecting the CIA operation where they filmed politicians and other high-level elites having sex with children to blackmail them into doing what they want. Into creating, NGOs where they funnel USAID money to them and then funnel that money to Jeffrey Epstein. Think about it.
Says to me so much that it doesn't need to happen. It says, "Dear Director Patel, I want to stress this. I repeatedly questioned whether this was the full set of documents responsive to my request."
All right. Well, I just wanted to show off that memo. We don't want this to drag on too long. I thank you guys for checking out the video. If you did make it to the end, leave a comment down below. Let me know that you made it to the end. I appreciate it. Like, subscribe. I could use a subscriber. I don't have any. Channel's 2 days old. Let's go. We'll catch you next time.